What's up with y'all out there? BossMack in the atmosphere. Let me catch a good vibe for my peoples. Oh, kissing babies and shaking hands, man. Oh, I'm out here doing. Look, you hear me? What the? I got to do out here, making it black open. And you are now experiencing the world famous BossMack podcast. RNS, y'all. RNS. Oh, yes. Today is a beautiful day. I'm happy to be up in here doing this. Y'all niggas already know how I get down. Nothing but the good game when I come around. BossMack topsoil, y'all got to love the sound. Whoa! Yes, indeed. Here to give you what you need with the speed. Real niggas always in the lead. We always in the lead, y'all. We always in the lead. Oh, we always in the lead, y'all. Top of the top, top of the top. My goodness. My goodness. Greetings and salutations, man. I hope I'm coming in loud and clear out there. I hope I'm coming in loud and clear. You know what I'm saying? May these words reach you in good spirits. May these words reach you in good spirits. I hope you woke up next to a happy bitch this morning. And if you didn't wake up next to a happy bitch, I hope you at least woke up on some crisp, clean sheets. And happy bitches out there, I hope you woke up next to a real ass nigga. You understand me? Blessings, man. I hope when you went to your bathroom, it was spick and span, extra clean, shower clean. No piss around the toilet. You know what I'm talking about? I hope when you went to the kitchen, your refrigerator was packed with food. You understand me? You ain't lacking for nothing. You got your juices, your espressos, your coffee, whatever you need to get up and get to it. I hope your pockets is packed with paper. Bills paid. I hope you're paying your bills with, you don't even got to think about it. You just pay it. Just pay it. You know what I'm talking about? I hope your savings is fat. All your investment accounts is fat. I hope everything is good for you, babe. You know what I'm talking about? I'm happy to be here, happy to be doing this once again. The Most High God has blessed the BossMack and allowed the BossMack to be here today, to wake up with a whole abundance of energy, enthusiasm. Thankful that I have a podcast, man. Let me tell you something, man. I don't even know what I would do if I didn't have a podcast, man. I can't even tell you, man. I'm so thankful, man. God let me do this, man. Let me tell you. You hear me? Thankful. Make me want to shed a tear sometime, you know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to tell you, man. Hit the like button for this game. Tell a friend that the BossMack is live right now, man. You know what I'm talking about? Tell a friend that the BossMack is live. Oh my God. Hit the like button. Shout out to the chat. Man, I see Mr. Ethos in there early, man. Mr. Ethos in there early on these niggas. Mr. Bogart, Yale, Big DMV, Abundance. I don't never see Abundance in there this early, man. Abundance in there early. Who else in there, man? Activist Nas, what's happening? Al Dingo in this motherfucker. Let me see. Phoenix Smiles. Mac Mark, Eric Almighty, Michael. Vibing with A1 Kim Folk. At least so black. Come on, man. Red Jet Shell, what the hell? Come on, man. I got your pictures too, Red Jet Shell. I got your pictures too, man. Eric Almighty, His Holiness. I gotta put them shits in rotations. The geek, the geek surgeon. Ernest Hoffman. Alvin D. And Joe Blast get the cash. Connecticut in the building. What's happening? Let the BossMack know where you're tapping in from. I dodged the trap. Blessings, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Hey, and shout out to y'all for looking out for me yesterday when the BossMack was going live and didn't know it, man. The BossMack was going live. Nigga going live and didn't know it, man. Sitting up here oblivious, man. Ain't nothing like doing that, man. Ain't nothing like going live and you don't know you live, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like going live and you don't motherfucking know it, bro. Let me tell you, man. Jesus. I'm like, man, that's some old nigga shit right there, bro. I wonder why niggas send me a cash app. I didn't even think about it. Shout out to the chat, though. I appreciate y'all looking out for me, man, yesterday, man. Chalon, is that Chalon Mitchell? Chalon Mitchell in this motherfucker. What's happening, man? Technobility in this motherfucker. Yeah, man. Closing out the week strong. Can't go wrong. Closing out the week strong. Can't go wrong. Yeah. At least I wasn't Shannon Sharpen. Man, I be on the grind, man. I don't never be, hey, I be on the grind. See, at least y'all know a nigga be on the grind and shit. You see, I was engrossed in work and shit, you know what I'm saying? Sitting up there trying to work on some shit, man, you know. I really be on the grind, though, man. You know, I was on the grind. Honestly, on the grind, you know. Shout out to the chat. Hey. The show is always brought to you by BossMack Streetwear. You see, the BossMack got on a navy blue. Bless that bitch. This some new shit right here. Navy blue. Bless that bitch. Navy blue. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you If you fuck with the J's, you know they got the navy blue J's out right now, so you can match it. That's why, you know, so I made it so it can match that the navy blue and white J's and shit. So, you know, I know niggas be on they J's shit. So, you know, that's why I did that, you know, so niggas could do that. I'm gonna I got a couple of dark blue joints I gotta get off today. I think I got the God Protects dark blue. These are like some dark blue shorts. I'm gonna drop these. Then I got some dark blue straight leg joggers, you hear me? You know what I'm talking about? So I got the dark blue just for you. You dig me? The dark blue just for you. Hit the like button for this guy. Also, my nigga, if you need some game because you're struggling with your bitch out there, holla at the BossMack Topsoil. If thou art struggling with thine bitch or bitches, holla at the BossMack Topsoil. I got the reasonable rates that's great. You understand me? Hey, and I always like to say, you always want to use BossMack like Chat GPT of the game. You know what I'm saying? Chat GPT of the game. You understand me? I am cheering for you no matter how many bitches you got on the team. The BossMack is never jealous. The BossMack is never jealous, gonna help you win. I want you to win. When you win, I win. See, you gotta be mindful. See, man, a lot of y'all out there, I emphasize this, and a lot of niggas don't like me saying this all the time, but a lot of niggas out there, man, you got more than one bitch on the team and your peoples around you only have one bitch and they be struggling with they one bitch. So you can't ask them. Excuse me, bless me. You can't ask them for no assistance in these matters. A nigga will throw a monkey wrench into your shit. Some niggas actually covet your bitch. Some niggas is actually mad at you. Man, that's a hell of a thing right there. Your own homie mad at you. Mic check 1 2. Am I back in? No sound. Oh man, nigga gotta go get this computer, man. What the fuck is going on? Sound capture device, video capture. Win the game. We hear you. Okay. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on, man, with the sound? I think it's this. It might be this device. Okay, let me. Jesus Christ. It might be. I hope it's that device right there, man. I hope it's that device. Jesus Christ. Mic check 1 2. I hope it's this device right here. Because if it's that, I gotta change it out next show. That's the second time that happened. Damn, man. I can't believe that, man. And I pay extra for that router. I got this router over here, man. And I pay extra for that motherfucker, man. I'm gonna have to go get the old one out, man. Motherfucker. Man. Don't you hate when some equipment don't work right? Man. Jesus Christ. Shout out to the chat. I appreciate y'all, man. Damn, man. That be making me mad. That be fucking with the show, man. You probably need a new mic. Nah, it ain't the mic. It ain't the mic. I know what it is. It's that router over there. I mean, it's not even a route. What the fuck you call this motherfucker, man? It's where all my see, I got all my shit plugged into this right here over here. That I don't even know what you call this motherfucker, man. A hub, J-hub, a J-hub. I think that's what it's called. And see, I got all my cameras. I got like 3 cameras. I got 2 cameras coming into this hub over here. And the sound. You know what I'm saying? And I think it be going out. Shout out Big Lou. What's up with it? The ghost of sour bitches. Big Lou. Junior in this motherfucker. All right, man. Wait, hold on me. What's up, man? That router, bro. That hub. All right. Niggas in the news. Niggas in the nose. Niggas in the nose. Niggas in the nose. All right. I want to say, shout out to Rampage Jackson's son, you know what I'm saying? Caught him a case. Felony, little $5,000 bail, you know what I'm talking about. Shout out to him catching a case for some stupid shit. Shout out to Rampage Jackson for not giving a fuck either, you know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. The Minnesota Lynx is that team. They deliberately get eliminated. It might help if you add a mixer going to the hub. I think that hub is just not good. And I thought I was ordering a good one, man. I ordered that one off of Amazon too, man. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta, I think I gotta get another one. Yeah. Hit the like button for this gang. So shout out to Rampage Jackson's son, little felony. I don't think he gonna get in too much trouble for that. He ain't gonna. Dude look tough though, man. He gonna have to, I wonder is he gonna sue him for that? Hit the like button. All right. Another nigga and a nose. This David shit, bro. I meant to talk about this last week. This David shit. This David shit, man. This dude is bigger than Cardi B like a motherfucker. This motherfucker got 33 million listeners per month on Spotify like a motherfucker. This motherfucker's a big motherfucker with some painted fingernails and shit. Man, this is a cold ass story right here, man. I'm trying to understand. I was thinking, okay, I'm trying to imagine why would a motherfucker let a bitch run away and be with him, a minor? I'm trying to wonder why would a nigga let a minor bitch run away with him? Why would he let a minor run away with him? You know what I'm saying? And be with him and other people see. You know what I'm saying? While a nigga is a superstar. This nigga is a superstar with special powers. This nigga, I seen some of his live shows. Never heard of bro. Yeah, that's because dude is with the kids, man. He a youngin'. He a youngin', man. Bro is big with the youngins, man. Like, you know, if you old, you might not heard of him. I ain't heard of him till now. I didn't know shit about it. But I went and looked at some of his shit and I was like, damn. Some of his songs is kind of good too, man. Some of his songs is kind of good. Bro, bigger than Cardi B. Bro got more monthly listeners than Cardi B. He got 10 million more monthly listeners than Cardi B, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm just trying to understand I'm trying to understand what kind of nigga is encouraging, if he encouraged it and allowed a little minor to run away and be with him. I think he took her virginity. Motherfuckers knew. You know what I'm saying? You know. And what's that saying about her mama and shit? Her mama. You know what I mean? Like. And you know, man, I kind of, you know, I don't know what happened. Right? But you know, I kind of got a feeling. That he didn't unalive her. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he didn't unalive her. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he might have had her run away and be with him, right? And then I feel like he left her with somebody and went on tour. And maybe something happened while he was gone. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm feeling like, you know, I be thinking like what happened with Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Like when Tupac caught that rape case, you know, really that was about, you know, Tupac threw the female to his homies. He threw the female to the homies. And the homies raped her. You know what I'm saying? And so then she just blamed it on Tupac. You feel me? So I was thinking, man, maybe he left her there in some kind of way she ended up dead. And his peoples, you know, and they clever thinking was like, let's chop her up and put her in the Tesla. And just leave her in a Tesla type shit. He said sacrifice vibe. Her mama let her sign up for Camp David. Man. This phone shit, anybody can be a star. Took the real grind out of the music. He got some good songs though, man. His songs is kind of good though, man. He got some good songs. Yeah, Mike, I was thinking about some sacrifice type shit, but how are you sacrificing? How you sacrificing a bitch and you just gonna leave her in your car and park her and park the car on the street? How you gonna sacrifice a bitch, chop her up, and put her in a car? And leave the car on the street though, like, how you gonna just do that? How you just gonna do that? Chop her up and leave her in your car on the street. To me, that seemed like shitty friends. That seemed like she was with your shitty friends and they, you know, she ended up dead and then they don't know what to do and they just like, fuck it, let's put her in a Tesla. Let's chop her up, put her in a Tesla And then we just keep moving the Tesla around. We keep parking it in different places. Chicago in the building, Demetrius. Where else they gonna put the body though? Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Mr. Ethos. Come on, man. You can get rid of a body out here, bro. You can get rid of a body, man. You can get rid of a body, man. You know. I think you could do it. You could. I know they had to have access to other cars. You ain't got to take the Tesla. I know they had access to other cars. They could have took her and drove her out to the desert somewhere and dug a hole and left her out in the desert somewhere, man. You know what I'm saying? They could have did a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of niggas. Hey, it's a lot of niggas that disappear out here. You know what I'm saying? I've heard of niggas disappearing. You know what I'm saying? I've heard of niggas disappearing. Yeah, Pig Farm. What was that movie? What movie was that? I forgot the name of that movie. I forgot that movie. That movie with Brick Top in it. Pig Farm. It's wet. You could. Hey man, you could get rid of a motherfucker, man. You ain't got. That's retarded right there, man. I mean, to me, that's like that's your shitty homie. That's some niggas that's panicking. See, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking she might have OD'd or some shit. I'm thinking a bitch might have overdosed or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And then the homies didn't know what to do with a bitch. She overdosed, and then they panicked. They didn't know what to do, and they just put her in the Tesla and put her out in front of the house. And they was just like, we gonna keep moving the Tesla around until we can figure out what to do. You know what I'm saying? Gators in the boot, though. Pig Farm is the move. The thing is, with this technology, they'll find all that you do. That's why you take her out to Tesla, man. They should have. I know they had access to another car, man. If you got access to a Tesla, you got access to another car. You know what I'm saying? You got access to, and if you really want to, and if you want to get technical, technical about some shit, motherfuckers could have wrapped her ass up and real good to where she wasn't stinking or nothing. They could have early in the process, they could have wrapped her up and jumped in the Uber with that. They could have jumped in the Uber and got dropped off somewhere. Snatch. Yeah, snatch. Yeah, the Pig Farm, Brick Top. Yeah, snatch. I remember when I was little, man. I wasn't little. I was probably like in the 7th grade or some shit, and I went to a pig farm, man. Some of my family had hogs. I guess they was pigs and hogs or whatever it was, man. And I was watching them motherfuckers eat, man. And they was eating this hard ass corn, man. And they ate and they ate anything. I remember motherfuckers was threw all the edible trash in there, all like, chicken bones, the bones from steak, watermelon rinds, fruit peel, orange peel, all kind of shit. Just threw all kind of shit in the pig pen, and them motherfuckers ate all of that. And I remember I was watching them do that, and I was like, would they eat people? It just dawned on me. I was like, I asked my uncle, I was like, would they eat people? And he was like, oh, yeah, man. Somebody I know had a heart attack while they was feeding the pigs. And he collapsed in there with the pigs, and the pigs ate him. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Megan Davis in the building. Yeah, I worked a kill floor for 8 years. They could have did something. They could have. I feel like David homies. I feel like David is, bro is big, man. Dude is big, bro. I feel like David is so big, and his homies. I feel like he got some homies. And I feel like he left that bitch with his homies, and something happened. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he left the bitch with the homies, and something happened. And they couldn't figure out what to do with her. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't figure out what to do with her. And they just went on and left her. They just went on and put her in the Tesla and was like, we're gonna keep moving the Tesla around. Wasn't she a minor too? Yeah. 15. Yeah, man. So I feel like they gonna do the autopsy. They're gonna figure out how she died, and then they gonna charge old boy with statutory. I feel like it's some music industry motherfuckers around this dude. It's some. He got some music. He got some powerful people that's eating off of him, that's protecting him right now. Because I feel like he would have got arrested already. I feel like they protecting him. And then I feel like he probably lawyered up real good already. And they gonna once they figure out how she died, then they gonna charge. Then they gonna know how to charge him. I think he looking at statutory rape and harboring a runaway type shit. What label is he signed to? I don't know. Let me see. Let me take a look. I don't know what label he on, man. Let me see. I wonder why that fucking sound be going on. Oh yeah, I forgot. Let me see. D4VD. He on Interscope. He is on Interscope. Oh shit, that's crazy. Let's see. He is on Interscope. He is on Interscope. So, you already know. That's big boy shit, you know what I'm saying? Burke began, dude is big with the youth. Burke began making music at his mother's recommendation to avoid receiving copyright strikes on his YouTube videos. In 2022, he released Here With Me and Romantic Homicide, which became viral hits on TikTok. Yeah, man. Bro is big. Bro is big. Bro is big. I'm telling you. I seen some of his live show, and it was lit. It was super lit. It was super lit. I can't understand this fascination with a 15-year-old bitch, but you know, hey man. Jimmie Ivan, yeah. For sure, Black Beats. Bro had a 3-year run, yeah. 3-year run. She was pregnant, for sure. I heard that. He ain't with the backlash. The beast will be fed regardless. We see artists as popular or not. Yeah. He losing endorsement deals. Yeah. He lost some endorsement deals off the back. He lost some endorsement deals. I saw that. Crocs and somebody else. Yeah. It's getting tricky for him. Yeah. Then he had, let me see. This shit crazy. Then he had this, hold up. That's her in my classroom in front of this poster right here. Okay, hold up. I got another one because I got a picture on TMZ of this other kid exchanging stuff with the rapper who we alleged did this stuff. Hold on a second, because he's also in my classroom.
Wait, how long ago was this?
We all just found out yesterday who it was, but she's been missing since I taught her. So when I taught her, she met this dude on social media. He was a rapper in LA. He came and got her. She ran away from home. She was gone for like a month. The cops found her in Hollywood, brought her back to our school. She came back to our school, kind of told people this story. She disappeared again in May of that year, May of 2024. That's when her friends told me what happened, that it was this rapper, that they were like blackmailing him, all of this stuff. And then I found out yesterday that she's now dead in that rapper's car. Pieces. You want to know how they met? I feel like I just said it. Social media. Let me tell you another story. My classroom.
I can't see it.
Hold up. That's her in my classroom in front of this poster right here. Okay, hold up. I got another one because I got a picture on TMZ of this other kid exchanging stuff with the rapper who we alleged did this stuff. Hold on a second, because damn, teacher making sure he gets some clout. She was in my class. Why didn't he report it? I don't think the romantic homicide song is it might be like, but they say he made it before he started hanging with her or some shit like that. And you know how they be just mixing rappers up with singers, I think. Just they on some mixing the rapper up with the singer type shit. You know what I'm saying? You know. Man, let me see. Damn, bro. I'm gonna say right quick. I think it's pictures of that nigga and her. All types of messages and shit.
Now to Los Angeles, to the body found in the trunk of a Tesla belonging to a well-known singer. The body identified as a teenage girl missing for more than a year. Well, tonight, investigators are now at the home where that singer had been staying, removing several items. And here's Trevor Ault.
Tonight, law enforcement sources say the LAPD spent hours searching the Hollywood Hills home of star singer David after they say the remains of a missing teen girl were found inside the performer's Tesla. Detectives removing multiple items from the home overnight, including a computer. Police say the Tesla had been abandoned not far from there.
It's a little weird to see a car that I haven't seen here for a long time. Had a big dent on it, had a Texas plate on it. So all a little odd.
On Wednesday, the LA medical examiner announced the remains in the Tesla's front trunk belonged to Celeste Rivas. This image confirmed as her by police. She went missing from this Southern California neighborhood more than a year ago when she was just 13. The medical examiner is now trying to determine her cause and time of death, saying Rivas had a tattoo on her right index finger reading "shh." And while that tattoo is not uncommon, photos appear to show David with a similar tattoo on his finger. The singer's not been charged with any crime and has not made any comments so far. Tonight, David's scheduled performance at the Grammy Museum next week has been removed from the site. It comes hours after a Seattle concert was also abruptly canceled.
And law enforcement sources say much of this case hinges on the medical examiner determining a cause of death. But given the state of the body, that is proving to be quite difficult. David.
Hit the like on that. Hit the like button. Oh shit, bro. Damn, man. This shit crazy, man. This shit crazy.
I can tell you right now, cops do not like coincidences. And that goes double for cops who are investigating murders of runaway teenagers, especially runaway teenage girls. That fact has got to be hitting home tonight, literally, for the singer known professionally as David, spelled D4VD. I know it's strange, but it's pronounced David. His legal name is David Anthony Burke. And it is quite possible that's the name that was included in the warrant last night that was executed to search the home where he's been living. It's also the same name that's said to be on the title of the impounded Tesla, where the body of a dismembered and decomposing teenage girl was found by police in the trunk, or should I say frunk, the front trunk.
How do you be on tour? How do you be on tour? Because I know I wonder I don't know what's happening, but I wonder, if he knew she was dead, right? How you on tour, bro? Like, that's some gangster shit, bro. Bitch dead and you just on tour and performing and just, I don't know, man. It's great. Hit the like button. They need to start charging parents for these YNs crimes. I bet crimes will drop drastically. YNs be taking over houses, man. YNs be taking, if it's single parent, if it's single woman, YNs be taking over the house. I done seen that. I done seen scenarios so bad where niggas don't even want to fuck with the bitch because the YN done took over the house so drastically. Niggas just be like, you know what, bitch, I can't even fuck with you because the YN. And then like this little female right here, man. It's a lot of females, man. It's a lot of females that same thing. The little female be taking over the house or be so rebellious that moms can't control her because mom's still trying to have niggas and be out there and still trying to live her life, and then the daughter low-key competing with moms, you know what I'm saying? And daughter be ready to run phase with moms, and then, you know, they just have beef, you know what I'm saying? You know, and I feel like all of it come down to no man in the house type shit, you know what I'm saying? And shit get out of control. Hey, here's an observation, though. This is an observation I was thinking about. I forgot who I was talking to. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think I was talking to my goddaughter about this. Hit the like button for this game. She started dating him when she was in the 8th grade. Yeah. And I'm going to say this. You know, from being a substitute teacher, you know, when I was a substitute teacher, I could see females in the 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? I could see, and specifically Latinas, I could see them in the 8th grade dating little gangster dudes from the community. They be having dudes that's like 18, 19, you know, 20. I used to see that. Dudes, you know, they was fucking with dudes that had paper. It was a few little Latinas at the schools that I was teaching that was fucking with like some little, you know what I mean, some dudes that was coming to pick them up in vehicles, you know what I'm saying? And they was, you know, I was seeing that. So, yeah, I can see that. And then another thing, like I said, man, I was having this conversation with my goddaughter. Cause I was asking her like how many of her homegirls is out there hoeing on the blade on Fig. I'm like, how many of y'all homegirls is out there on the blade? And she was like, ain't none of my homegirls out there. How many bitches you know? They might not be your homegirls, but you know them is out there on the blade. And she was like, it's a few of them. I was like, all right. She just graduated from high school, right? When I was in high school, just to let you know how the times is right now. When I was in high school, you know what I'm saying? Many years ago, when I was in high school, the blade existed. Fig existed as a blade. You know, we used to go out there and fuck with prostitutes. You know, we used to just go out and just be on some joyride shit, fucking with prostitutes, you know, laughing at them, fucking with them and shit, you know. Used to be tripping off the pimps and shit. And this is back when the pimps was outlandish and looked like the movies and shit. So back then, when I was in high school, this just lets you know how times have changed. This observation. When I was in high school, I did not know any bitches that was hoes for real. There were no hoes. There were no hoes that I knew of in school with me that was on the blade. You know what I'm saying? Now, they might have turned into hoes after they graduated maybe, but I didn't know no bitches that was hoes that went to school with me. You know what I'm saying? But right now on the blade and on Fig, it's bitches that are dropped out of middle school. It's bitches that's in middle school on the blade. Do you hear me? It's bitches It's plenty of high school bitches on Fig right now. It's bitches that's middle school. Bitches that's said fuck the 8th grade and they out there on the blade. It's 13, 14-year-old bitches on the blade. Nigga, listen, man. It's bitches on the blade. Put it like this. It's bitches 14, 15 on the blade with no pimp that have a car. It's bitches that got cars. It's bitches that's like 14, 15. They got a car and they got an apartment off of Hohen right now on Fig. On Fig right now, if y'all didn't know that. It's bitches like that out there. You know what I'm saying? And those bitches that's like that and those bitches that's like that got all that shit, is the little bitches out there that got the apartment and the car and having money, you best believe those bitches are inspiring other bitches. You know what I'm saying? There's now imagine this. There's little bitches out there, 14, 15, with the car, the apartment, making a killing every day and to have more money than they mama. You understand me? There's little bitches out there having more money than they mama. You feel me? In real life right now, that's happening right now on Fig, bro. With no pimp, on renegade status. You know what I'm saying? Brazy. Hey, that is happening. I did not listen, man. When I was in high school, that just let you know how the times are. When I was in high school, I didn't know no bitches living like that. I didn't know not. I ain't even hear of there was no bitches living like that. I didn't know of no bitch that was in high school that had her own apartment and a car and paper. I never experienced that, nigga. I never experienced that. But that's happening now. That's happening right now. Hit the like button for this gang. He said, you making me more understanding about my Excel and coaching. Hey, man, listen. You talking about wait till the IRS get their asses, man. These bitches, bro, these bitches is out there on some savage living, bro. They out there on some savage living. They out there on some savage living. They'll be broke by the time they're 25. And I'm going to tell you, man, some of them bitches is famous too, man. Some of them bitches is famous, man. Some of them bitches got motion on YouTube. Some of them bitches got motion on YouTube too, man. I had a whip at 16, though. I worked a job, though. Shit, in a way, they working too. Shit, except for they just making a killing. They doing this, you know, some of these little bitches is, hey, man, some of these little bitches is really making a band making 1,000 a day. Imagine that. Imagine a little bitch out there making $1,000 a day. $1,000 a day. She making her rent money in 2 days. The IRS don't play. They gangster. They gonna come and get you sooner or later. I get it. Yeah, I remember Pretty Hoe. I gave Pretty Ho some merch. I got some videos with her in my merch. Yeah. Fine Ho had a podcast. I don't know what happened, man. Fine Ho had a podcast. Her and this other bitch. I was gonna get them to come. I was gonna try to book them, but they kind of disappeared. They disappeared and shit. They disappeared. But Pretty Ho and them was doing they was on some bullshit though. Pretty Ho was trying to be pimping, and I think she was torturing bitches and shit. You know what I'm saying? Free Pretty Ho though. I think she was torturing a bitch. You know, I think the bitch turned around and told on her. I don't know what happened, man. But hey, man, it's a different day. So this shit with David right here. I mean, and see, then I don't know. See, you gotta imagine too. Like, I'm thinking. See, he making hundreds of thousands of dollars. If he not making millions, David is making hundreds of thousands of dollars. If he not making millions, like I said, he got more monthly Spotify listeners than Cardi B, bro. It don't matter if none of y'all motherfuckers heard of it. It don't matter if y'all ain't heard of him. I ain't heard of it. But I went and looked at some of his live shows, and it was super lit. Right now, his fans don't want this shit to be true, right? His fans don't want this to be true. But let's evaluate this. If he started fucking with her when he was like 18 and she was 13, that's some bullshit, right? But like I said, when I was a substitute teacher, I used to see that with the Latinas, specifically the Latina bitches. Probably with the black ones too, but with the Latinas specifically, it used to be, you know, they was fucking with the neighborhood superstars that was, you know, selling dope, having money, gangbang, famous gangbang motherfuckers. The baddest little Latina bitches was fucking with upper echelon dudes that was coming to pick them up in vehicles after school. That you would see that. You would see that shit. You know what I'm saying? And them little bitches was coming to school with big Louis Vuitton bags, Gucci bags, switching them up, all that shit. That was happening. You know what I'm saying? So you got to imagine if old boy was 18 and he started having motion, you know, with the music, and he having hundreds of thousands of dollars, then, you know, I mean, you know. Now, what I can see is him harboring the bitch. I can see him harboring the bitch, right? She run away with him. They living in luxury, right? They living in luxury. He having money motion, right? And then when it's time for him to go on tour, she can't go. He can't take the bitch on tour, right? So he leave her. I'm telling you, I feel like he left her with some motherfuckers. And she might have OD'd or some shit, or they killed her or something. Some of his people did this, I think. Some of his people did this. He gonna have to tell on somebody. Jigga 1017 to make a sacrifice statement. The way the body was found don't make sense though. What if you got shitty? Okay, think about it in terms of some shitty homies. Think about it like this. Think about it like this. Think about it like this. See, whenever I think about somebody like this dude right here, you popping. David is popping, a popping ass singer, right? He popping. He making hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions. He making hundreds of thousands for sure, right? He living in Hollywood in some luxury. He living in some lavish environments, right? So you gonna have your entourage niggas. I know he got some entourage niggas. He gotta have some entourage niggas around him. He got some entourage niggas. Now the entourage niggas, now what I noticed, just like how Tupac caught that rape case, you got entourage niggas. They can't get no bitches. They gotta survive off the crumbs. All the bitches is coming to David. And then the entourage niggas get the crumbs, right? And the cold thing about the entourage niggas getting the crumbs is the crumbs still want the main nigga. The crumbs might fuck with the entourage nigga, but they still want the main nigga. So the entourage niggas is always in a fucked up state of mind of bitches never really liking them. So I feel like it's always a potential for some bullshit to happen with them, with the entourage niggas. Now, if David go on tour and he gotta lead a bitch with the bitch can't go home. She's staying in his shit, right? He probably got entourage niggas watching the house. A couple of entourage niggas. And he lead a bitch with the entourage niggas. Anything can happen. They getting high. You know what I'm saying? They doing shit. Anything can happen. Entourage niggas might get to where they want to take some pussy. Anything can happen. But I'm thinking, I'm gonna start my first speculation is they was getting high. You feel me? They was getting high and a bitch overdose. Now, you can see like if you left the entourage niggas in your house, you going on tour, and then the entourage niggas got the bitch. And then, they getting high and maybe she OD one night. What we gonna do? We panicking. Oh man, she died. Okay, well, let's do it like the let's do it like the mafia movies. Let's chop her up and put her in a bag. Got to put together a live game round table, a Socratic seminar type. Bring some folks from the chat. I feel you. Assassin wants it to look like an accident. Hey man, I see it seemed like some stupid shit because it's like, we got the keys to the Tesla. We could just chop her up and put her in the Tesla. And then we keep parking the Tesla in different places. That's how, I know that sounds stupid and shit. We park we keep moving. And then eventually the Tesla just get towed. And then they like, damn. And then the entourage niggas could get in the wind. The entourage niggas could just run. They could just get in the wind. They could just go home. See, then the entourage niggas could just go home. You know what I'm saying? You say, Tesla's got cameras, facts. Yeah, they say that, yeah, Teslas are scary, man. I remember when I test drove that Tesla. I test drove a Tesla. I was tripping off all the technology. So the way I see it, if the entourage niggas, if she died with the entourage niggas, and then they decided to chop her up and put her in the Tesla, then they probably, after a while, they probably just went home. They probably was like, fuck it, man, I'm going home, man. I don't got nothing to do with this. And then, you know, they just find the bitch in the Tesla. 414 in the building. Don't underestimate the label setting this up to get him off the books so they can make another star. Why they gonna get him off the books, man? It's not easy to make no star, bro. This is bad for Interscope. Jimmie Iovine is stressing right now. Jimmie Iovine is like, what the fuck? We was making money off of this motherfucker. I have a Tesla. There are cameras outside and hidden cameras inside the driver is unaware of. I always thought about that. When I test drove the Tesla, it had so much. I was surprised that I was like, I rented a Tesla when I went to Vegas one time. And I was like, yo, I was like, you know what? You got to watch what you say in this motherfucker. You got to watch how your conversation is, man. Cause I became aware. I felt like, I was like, damn, man, this Tesla is like this Tesla feel like it's part of it feel like it's a cell in the body of one big giant Tesla. Like it seemed like this Tesla that I'm driving in is connected to a collective. I felt like they could be listening to everything I'm saying in this motherfucker right now. Whatever I'm saying in this. Jimmie Iovine ain't tripping. He's still getting money. Hey, man, Jimmie Iovine is tripping, man. He tripping, man. Fuck what you thinking, bro. He tripping, bro. This dude is a superstar. This dude got 33 million Spotify listeners per month. Jimmie Iovine is concerned, man. They done had to stop the tour. Labels have been known to line up their artists, especially if they try not to get aggressive with the... Man, why would you line up a motherfucker like this so all of a sudden his shit just stops? So motherfuckers gonna stop listening to him. He gonna lose fans. Once it come out that he killed this bitch, if it come out like that, he losing fans. You heard about that rapper who shot a video with this Tesla and they shut his car down when he was driving. Wow, I ain't heard that. Big Huey. Damn, why they shut his car down? Yeah, man, that Tesla, man, is scary, man. That Tesla shit. I was like, you know what? That made me think, man, when I drove that Tesla, man, it made me, cause at first I was like, I'm gonna give me a Tesla, man. But then I was like, hell no. I was like, hell no. I don't even like going to the charging station like that. I don't like having to be at the charging station a long time and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. You know? I don't like that. Cease and desist. Damn. BossMack, you right about the young Latinas. Fuck with cats way out of height. Hey, bro. Listen, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. Growing up in the Bay, I saw all that all the time. Must be cultural. Yeah, man. Charge at the crib. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. But shit, man, I live in an apartment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta have wires running out the crib and shit. You know what I'm saying? If I had a house, it'd probably be different. You know what I mean? Hit the like button for this game. I kind of like the Rivian though, man. I'm kind of feeling the Rivians though, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of starting to feel the Rivian. You know what I'm saying? If I do an electric vehicle, man, I might do the Rivian. Just to be different from everybody, you know. Turkey Smack, I appreciate that $5. I feel like David gonna get out of this. I feel like he gonna duck the murder charges, man. I feel like he gonna duck the murder charges. They gonna get him for statutory rape, though, I think. I think they gonna get him for that. But I think he gonna duck them murder charges. Hit the like button. How long? An hour and a half already, man. God damn. Weird ass story, man. Charles Thrift, what's up with it? I appreciate you, man. Cincy, Montana. All right, let's see. Another nigga in the nose. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. He said, I like pole stars. I gotta check that out. Donald Trump goes against Jimmy Kimmel. Donald Trump goes against Jimmy Kimmel.
I'm not a political.
Goes after Jimmy Kimmel for cracking a joke. Goes after Jimmy Kimmel for cracking a joke. Are we entering a new era? Are we entering a new era? Are we in a new dimension of bullshit?
A very important part.
I remember
After years and years of illegal and unconstitutional federal efforts to restrict free expression, I will also sign an executive order to immediately stop all government censorship and bring back free speech to America. Never again will the immense power of the state be weaponized to persecute political opponents, something I know something about. We will not allow that to happen. It will not happen again. Under my leadership, we will restore fair, equal, and impartial justice under the constitutional rule of law. And we are going to bring law and order back to our cities.
Our own government encouraged private companies to silence people who dared to utter what turned out to be an obvious truth. So I come here today not just with an observation, but with an offer. And just as the Biden administration seemed desperate to silence people for speaking their minds, so the Trump administration will do precisely the opposite, and I hope that we can work together on that. In Washington, there is a new sheriff in town, and under Donald Trump's leadership, we may disagree with your views, but we will fight to defend your right to offer it in the public square, agree or disagree.
And just a few moments later, you know how they be doing that? And a few moments later,
back in the UK. Do you agree with him? And Prime Minister, we saw the dismissal of a very well-known chat show host in America last night, Mr. Kimmel. Is free speech more under attack in Britain or America?
Well, Jimmy Kimmel was fired because he had bad ratings more than anything else, and he said a horrible thing about a great gentleman known as Charlie Kirk. And Jimmy Kimmel is not a talented person. He had very bad ratings, and they should have fired him a long time ago. So, you can call that free speech or not. He was fired for lack of talent.
Your Vice President, Vance, said that free speech is under attack in the UK. Do you agree with him? And Prime Minister, we saw the dismissal of a very well-known chat show host in America last night, Mr. Kimmel. Is free speech more under attack in Britain or America?
Well, Jimmy Kimmel was fired because he had bad ratings more than anything else, and he said a horrible thing about a great gentleman known as Charlie Kirk. And Jimmy Kimmel is not a talented person. He had very bad ratings, and they should have.
He said a horrible thing about Charlie Kirk. Using Charlie to attack free speech is nasty. Trump don't give a fuck about Charlie Kirk. And see that's the thing. That's the thing about Charlie Kirk, man. Charlie Kirk really had action on being president. You know what I'm saying? He really had action on being president. And I feel like, I don't know, man. I feel like Charlie Kirk was, Charlie Kirk was playing with one of the 48 laws of power. You know what I'm saying? He was fucking with one of them laws that outshining the master law. You know what I'm saying? And, I feel like for Charlie Kirk name to be in Netanyahu mouth like that, and I just feel like ultimately this is Charlie Kirk's fault. Charlie Kirk getting chipped is his fault. He should have realized the motherfuckers wanted his head like that. You know what I'm saying? He should have realized motherfuckers wanted his head like that, man. I feel like when you reach a certain level out here, you have to become aware that niggas want to. You gotta become aware that niggas want to chip you. You gotta tap in and be like, you know what? Motherfuckers want to chip me. I need to start moving. I need to start moving better. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers want to chip me.
We had hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it. In between the finger pointing, there was grieving. On Friday, the White House flew the flags at half staff, which got some criticism. But on a human level, you can see how hard the president is taking this.
My condolences on the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks? They've just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House, which is something they've been trying to get, as you know, for about 150 years. And it's going to be a beauty.
Yes. He's at the fourth stage of grief, construction. Demolition, construction. This is not how an adult grieves the murder of someone he called a friend. This is how a 4-year-old mourns a goldfish. We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it. In between the finger pointing, there was grieving on
President Petty. President Petty. President Petty, though. President Petty. And see, you know what? I feel like Donald really don't give a fuck about Charlie Kirk like that, right? That's what I feel. And I feel like since
on Friday, the White House flew the flags at half staff, which got some criticism. But on a human level, you can see how hard the president is taking this.
My condolences on the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks? They've just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House, which is something they've been trying to get, as you know, for about 150 years. And it's going to be a beauty.
Yes. He's at the fourth stage of grief, construction.
When comedians can't do shit like this, man, those who like Donald for the tough talk looking stupid right now. We got one First Amendment getting crushed, and they're sending military to your cities like pawns on a chessboard. Kimmel was his last legs. The show was losing hella money. Trump done for making him look like a free speech martyr. He don't care about Charlie Kirk, but his supporters do. Trump good at riding with his people. Joe Blast, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I feel you, man. I feel you, man. They used to cook Bush. Yeah, man. So, down a little petty though. And I feel y'all though. Jimmy Kimmel show probably was on his last legs and shit, Yeah. I went back and looked at the Just Hilarious interview. She had on a bitch wear shirt. Yeah, that ain't my slogan, man. That ain't my slogan. Shout out Bobby Transparency. This was a manufactured distraction. I feel like the Charlie Kirk assassination was a hell of a chess move, man. That was a brilliant chess move, man. It was brilliant, man. It was brilliant. Whoever executed that, it was brilliant, man. It was brilliant. Kirk took money from Netanyahu. I thought he didn't take money from Netanyahu. They keep trying to include us in their bullshit. Israel is in this shit. Well, see, here's the thing, man. Here's the thing, Joe Blast. This is what I noticed. Just like with gangbanging. Just like with gangbanging. This is what I noticed with gangbanging. You know, on a local level, on a little small level. You know, in the hood type shit. I have seen through the years, you know, when something happened, a man down happened, right? Niggas know what neighborhood did it. They be like, it be a man down in a section. Niggas know what neighborhood did it, right? And then sometimes niggas don't know. It'd be like a manufacturer. It'd be like some within the hood shit. Sometimes it'd be some within the hood shit. You know what I'm saying? And niggas will go and tax other neighborhoods that they know didn't have nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Or like I said, it could be some within the hood shit, some inner hood dynamics, and then niggas go out and torture other neighborhoods behind that. You know what I'm saying? And I say all that to say that even though one of their own killed Charlie Kirk, it's still up with black people. You know what I'm saying? They still turn around and look at black people and be like, it's up. You know what I'm saying? It's up. It's up with y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's up with y'all because y'all affiliated with the left. You know what I'm saying? Even though, you know, it's just up. And when his funeral come this weekend, it's going to be up. It's going to be up Sunday, man. It's going to be up. 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 And that's, you know, and that's why I just wish niggas would just could snap out of the I just wish niggas could snap out of the bullshit and recognize, you know. But it's up. It's up with us. Man, let me tell you something, man. On the day Charlie Kirk got chipped, I went to was it the day he got chipped? Yep, it was the day he got chipped. I went to this burger spot out in I don't know if I told y'all about this. I went to this burger spot to do like a restaurant review in like Santa Monica, almost Santa Monica, like West LA. I spoke on this, like this 50s burger spot. Said it's been up for us. I went to that burger spot and it was like a 50s restaurant. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's all the waiters in there is dressed like the 50s. Like they in the 50s. All the people that work in the restaurant dressed like they in the 50s. The cooks and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was all Mexicans. It was all Mexicans cooking. Dressed up like they was in the 50s. And all the people in there eating was white people. And when I walked in that motherfucker, it was tension like a motherfucker, nigga. It was tension when I walked in that motherfucker. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? It was tension. I was like, wait a minute. And what was crazy is the Mexicans that was working there was looking at me like, damn, man, I can't believe you in here and shit. They was looking at me like, I can't believe you in here, man. This shit crazy. Yeah, they cooked the burger. The Mexicans, they was happy I was in there, man. They was happy I was in there. They was hyped that I was filming. They was hyped that I was filming myself eating and shit. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to make sure my burger, my fries was lit. They was making sure told me how to get my burger. You know what I'm saying? Making suggestions and shit. Mr. Card in this motherfucker. Making suggestions, get this. You know what I'm saying? How was it? Was it good? I told you to get this. Yeah, that was good though, wasn't it? You know, Mexican was looking out for me, man. He was hyped I was in there, man. You know? Because at the end of the day, I was making the food experience something that they normally not used to. You know, they not used to that. They not used to motherfuckers in there like that. I'm asking them what's the main burger I should get? What else should I get? How should I get it hooked up? You know what I'm saying? They was hyped to tell me and shit. You know what I'm saying? But then white people was looking at me like, motherfucker, the fuck you doing in our spot, motherfucker? Who told you this was over here, nigga? BossMack was the buffer that dissipated the negative energy. They thought the BossMack was the government food inspector. Hey man, you know I'm dressed like real nigga though, so I don't know if they would think that, you know, I'm looking like real nigga in there though. Like they know real nigga energy and shit. They like, oh, this nigga look like a motherfucking gang member, like an old gang member in this motherfucker. Hit the like button. All right, how long I've been on here, man? Damn, hour and 45 minutes. All right, let me see what we doing. Wait a minute. Who is it? My favorite bitch. Who is my favorite bitch? What is this? Oh yeah, my favorite bitch. One of my favorite bitches.
Y'all going down. And I ain't talking about the kind that Mary J. Blige was talking about, but I'm gonna put the glasses on anyway. Sleep don't come easy. You ever have motherfucking dick you down so good you think you gonna go to bed and you feel that shit shoot through your body and you just be like, yeah. You ever had some of that? You ever Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. If you ain't never had none, you don't need none. It's bad for you. That's how you call enough work, you're gonna lose your job. For real. For real, don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. These motherfuckers is dangerous and they unhinged and they pay you for your time off. Talk about call off because I pay you for your day. But are you going to pay me for my life? For changing my life? All right then. All right then. I'm going to work. I got other shit to do. I got other shit to do. I got other shit to do. Do you understand me? All right then. I got your day. I know you got the day. The day ain't what I'm worried about. It's what happened after today. No strings. You know what? He about to hurt you. You can get you a healing guide. Yeah, you falling asleep awake. You can get you a healing guide. You can get you a healing guide. You can get you a healing workbook and get you a healing guide because you're going to need some healing. You need a healing? You're going to need some. You need a healing? You need a healing, motherfucker, dick you down like it. Take the motherfucker, fuck the common sense about you and then tell you, we ain't together. You understand me? Do you understand me? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The key is, let me tell you the key is, ladies. The key is to fuck them back as nasty as you can. And then be as nonchalant as they are. And then just see who cares first. If you ever really wanted to know what the key is, that's how you just gotta hold it out. You got done did all this shit to this girl and then gonna tell her that you don't want no strings attached to her. Y'all going down. And I ain't talking about the kind that Mary J. Blige was talking about, but I'm gonna put the glasses on anyway. Sleep don't come easy. You ever have motherfucking dick you down so good you think you gonna go to bed and you feel that shit shoot through your body and you just be like, yeah. You ever had some of that? You ever Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. If you ain't never had none, you don't need none. It's bad for you. That's how you call enough work, you're gonna lose your job.
See, I don't fuck bitches and then tell them to take off work and stay, lay up for the day. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in fucking bitches and be like, let's lay up all day and shit and I'll pay you for your day off if you just lay up and fuck all day, man. I believe in bitches going to work. Bitch, you go to work, bitch. You ain't got to stay. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas will be like fucking a bitch in the morning and then get a bitch to then be like, okay, I'll pay you to take the day off or call in and let's just lay up for the day. I ain't never on some lay up all day with a bitch, ever. I ain't never doing that. Bitch, go to work. Bitch, go get your issue. Bitch, go get your issue. And if you got the energy to kick it when you get off work, we can kick it when you get off work. You know what I'm saying? I ain't cool with that fuck all day type of shit, miss work. Miss money to lay up and fuck. You know what I'm saying? This is one of my favorite bitches right here, man.
For real. For real, don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. These motherfuckers is dangerous and they unhinged and they pay you for your time off. Talk about call off because I pay you for your day. But are you going to pay me for my life? For changing my life? All right then. All right then. I'm going to work. I got other shit to do. I got other shit to do. I got other shit to do. Do you understand me? All right then. I got your day. I know you got the day. The day ain't what I'm worried about. It's what happened after today. No strings. You know what? He about to hurt you.
Hit the like button for this game. I fuck with this bitch. One day I'm going to get this bitch on the podcast. One day I'm going to get that bitch on here, man. I fuck with that bitch. Hit the like button for this game. Let me see what else. There's some other shit. Right here. Shout out to this bitch right here too, man.
Are asking for men that are millionaires or are making $500,000, and it's like, but you're not qualified for that.
What makes...
You're not. I feel like a lot of women are not qualified for certain types of men because there's only a few of them.
So how do you become qualified?
This bitch got on a lot of makeup, but I rock with this bitch.
All right, Sarah.
Honestly, I think the number one rule, because men are aesthetic, is do the best with your genetic potential. After the look comes the character. Are you feminine? You know, there are so many women that are.
This bitch got some good hands. Her hands is dope.
Angry and mean and brash and tough and strong. And it's okay to be that way in the world under necessity. But when you come home, why are you arguing with your man all the time? Why can't you fix your tone? Why are you speaking so loudly? Right? Like what is it that makes you feel like you can disrespect your man in this manner? Because honestly, and maybe I shouldn't get into the whole race thing, but do white women disrespect black men the same way black women do? I don't think they do, to be honest. I think that a lot of black women need to work harder at being softer with our men. So number one, femininity. Number two, do the best with your genetic potential. And number three, learn skills. Can you cook? Can you bake? Can you do trading on the side? Can you create a digital product where you are bringing money in, but you're still able to be present? Can you be your little girl at home? Which means that the man also has to have strong enough leadership where she trusts his lead. And a lot of women are asking for men that have leadership, but baby, you ain't even on the same racetrack. How's he supposed to lead you when you're not even in his realm? So unless you are the exception, there are women out there that are extraordinarily beautiful. And for those women, different rules apply for them.
Hit the like button. I like this bitch, man. She got on a lot of makeup though. She wearing a lot of makeup though. That's the only thing. That's the only downside with a bitch.
Okay, it just is what it is because that's the way.
She be talking that talk though. She be talking that talk though. She be talking that talk. Hit the like button for this guy. She be talking that talk. All right. What's this? Oh, no, that's some stupid shit. All right, read and listener email in this motherfucker, man. Let's do a read listener email in this motherfucker. You want to be ready? You want to be ready? You want to be ready? Everybody doing their best Kevin Samuels these days. Facts. 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 Except for me, though. Except for me, though. Except for me, though. You know? All right. Oh, let me do this right here before we do reader listener. Cali fired Cleopatra. It's too late for a lot of these bitches. Ain't no learning. That's coming from a bitch. I appreciate her for that. That's coming from a bitch. Hit the like button for this guy. When the shit goes down, you better be ready. See, you know I'm on that Cypress Hill shit. You already know. Oh, shit. That's low-key one of my favorite Cypress Hill songs, man. Living on fat buckets, on cool with a gang roller, but now my life news kind of lot. Still got my homies to watch my back, and they smoke your ass when you want to come jack. Oh, man, I love that song. A brush with death. A manly still steps to my closet where my big chrome mags kept. All right, I'm coming out blasting like Yosemite Sam. I'm coming out blasting. Oh, shit. All right. What was I on? Oh, yeah, this right here. Before I begin to read or listen anymore. This right here. This is why you shouldn't trick.
Niggas that think they can trick a bitch into settling down with them and stuff. And then once they done did all this tricking and they see a bitch still on her own type of time and they want their money back. You can't get your money back from tricking, nigga. You can't get your money back from tricking. You done tricked off all this money trying to impress me, and now it didn't go how you want. Ladies, y'all ever seen a tricking ass nigga that want his money back? You can't get your money back from tricking. What you thought? You was finna put a ring on it and I was finna push your babies out or something? Fuck. This for all the tricking ass niggas that think they can trick a bitch into settling down with them and stuff. And then once they done did all this tricking and they see a bitch still on her own type of time and they want their money back. You can't get your money back from tricking, nigga. You can't get your money back from tricking. You done tricked off all this money trying to impress me, and now it didn't go how you want. Ladies, y'all ever seen a tricking ass nigga that want his money back? You can't get your money back from tricking. What you thought? You was finna put a ring on it and I was finna push your babies out or something? Fuck. This for all the tricking ass niggas that think they can trick a bitch into settling down with them and stuff. And then once they done did all
It's a public service announcement.
this tricking and they see a bitch still on her own type of time and they want their money back. You can't get your money back from tricking, nigga. You can't get your money back from tricking. You done tricked off all this money trying to impress me, and now it didn't go how you want. Ladies, y'all ever seen a tricking ass nigga that want his money back? You can't get your money back from tricking. What you thought? You was finna put a ring on it and I was finna push your babies out or something? Fuck. This for all the tricking ass niggas that think they can trick a bitch into settling down with them and stuff. And then once
hit the like button for this game. All right, let me reader listener email. Reader listener email. Man, you want to be ready? Let's go. Let's go. Our first installation. A nigga from Los Angeles writeth the BossMack. He say BossMack. I'm a 29-year-old nigga out here getting to my chili working at the post office. I have one bitch on the team, a 30-year-old accountant bitch. Here is my situation. Me and my bitch have been together for 6 years. When I graduated from college, I started working for a little tech startup, and I was getting big chili. Me and my bitch knew each other in college, and we used to dibble and dabble, but things got serious between us after I graduated. Life was good. I was living in a luxury apartment. I had a Charger, and we was living life, taking trips and doing all types of lit activities. The pandemic came, and within a year, the company I was working for folded, and I was unemployed. I couldn't get a job paying the type of money I was used to making. And I started falling and burning through my savings. During this time, my bitch was living with me. So she went for the ride. I did all types of shit for money. I even drove for Uber and Lyft, but somehow it just wasn't enough. I had to downsize apartments. I had to give up the charger. And I thought my bitch was ride or die. After all, we had a few popping years together. Then I managed to get a job at the post office. Simultaneously, my bitch became an accountant. And she was making more money than me. I still have ambitions to get back in the tech industry, and opportunities are on the horizon. But now my bitch started working at a new firm, and she began hanging out after work with bitches from her job. And my bitch started coming home drunk at night from time to time. A bitch was coming home on nights that she had to go to work the next day at like 2 a.m. and shit. So about 3 weeks ago, my bitch came in at 2 or 3 a.m. on a Wednesday night. And I pressed her on some, hey, you gotta get up and go to work. You gonna be hungover at work. You need to slow down on the late nights during the work week. Then for the first time, a bitch went off on me. She called me a broke ass loser nigga. And how the fuck can I question her about her job when I don't even have a real job? Then a bitch said, little nigga, you need to stay in your lane. You a brokey. Then a bitch passed out on the couch. My nigga, I felt the respect a bitch had for me, once had for me, was diminishing. But it's crazy, because at no time was I ever not hustling to get money. I was never idle. I might not have been getting big chili like I was before, but I was never not trying, my nigga. Seeing my bitch go off on me like that broke my heart. I all of a sudden felt like I was living with my enemy. The next day, a bitch tried to apologize and cook my favorite meal for me. BossMack, I feel like I gotta leave a bitch. Do you think it's any way to rebuild the respect, or is all lost at this level? And this bitch is turning into an alcoholic. Hit the like button for this game. All right. These are my feelings. The name of the show is Respect is Everything. Respect is everything. Respect is everything. Sometimes in life, man, you just get shitty cards, right? Everything is going good, and then you get shitty cards. You know what I'm saying? And out here in this world, you don't get credit for trying. You don't get credit for effort. You get credit for getting shit done. You know what I'm saying? You get credit for getting shit done, finding a way out of no way. You know what I'm saying? You don't get credit for trying. You know what I'm saying? And I say all that to say that when you set a high mark, right? When you set a high mark, and then you start falling from that high mark, you should never expect understanding from your bitch. Your bitch is never understanding that. Respect is gonna be lost. You know what I'm saying? Quality of life ain't the same. Respect is gonna be lost. Matter of fact, at that point, me personally, I wouldn't even brought a bitch along for the ride. Once I saw shit was collapsing, I would have fired a bitch. I'd have broke shit off on just the fact that I just don't even think a bitch. Cause I'm not accepting no disrespect. I'm not accepting it. And I know it's coming. You know what I'm saying? I know it's coming. It's coming because what you gotta imagine is a bitch's friends and her associates. You know what I'm saying? Y'all set a high mark. Y'all was living lavish. You know what I'm saying? You taking trips. You in a Charger. You know what I'm saying? A lifestyle. Y'all had a certain type of lifestyle. Now as you start falling, friends is saying stuff and all this type of shit. Her friends, family. You know what I mean? And disrespect is coming. Now, me personally, I would have pulled the plug on some shit way before that. You know what I'm saying? So I could focus on rebuilding without taking a bitch for the ride. You know what I'm saying? But once I heard disrespect, once I hear disrespect, there's no way I can recoup from that. There's no way. A bitch is fired. You know what I'm saying? From that episode right there, we done. We done. I would just tell a bitch we done. You know what I'm saying? I would be like, we done. Off of one episode of disrespectful talk like that. I can't do multiple episodes of disrespectful talk like that. You know what I'm saying? And drunk conversation be true conversation. What do they call that? Drunk conversation be, what is it? Sober thoughts come out while you drunk, or whatever that saying is and shit. Yeah, man. There's no way I could tolerate that type of conversation. We would be done. You know what I'm saying? I will be graceful with it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have no emotional episode with it. I would just, as a bitch delivered that to me, I would be like, all right, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? I feel you. You do make more money than me. You right. You know what I'm saying? Okay. The next day when a bitch was trying to cook and make up, I would be listening to a bitch talk about how she's sorry and this and that and all of this and that, and she was drunk or whatever and this and that. And then I'll be like, don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you making my favorite meal, all of that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. But I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to go ahead and move up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to move up out of here in a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just get my own place. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to let you do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Because, you don't need to be with a brokey. You know what I'm saying? Let me look in the camera. I'll be like, you don't need to be with a brokey. So, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, we cool. We had a good run, though. You know what I'm saying? That's on me, you know? That's on me for trying to be ambitious and work for the tech startup. And, you know, I gambled. I took the L. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, hey, it's all good. Congratulations on the elevation in your career. You feel me? And, you know, we good. And the bitch could go into all kind of begging and crying, and she's sorry she was drunk. And I'd be like, you know what? Hey, man, listen. Borba Lizard, I appreciate that $20. I'll be like, listen here, man. You know, it's unhealthy for you to stay with a nigga that you feel like you could talk that disrespectful to, even if you drunk. You know what I'm saying? That's unhealthy. You shouldn't even want that for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, hey, man, I can't be around that. Because, you know, it ain't like I'm trying to stay working at the post office. I'm trying to get back to the chili. But, you know, I can't be around a bitch that's my enemy. I can't be sleeping with the enemy type of shit. Yeah, I'll be like, you know that movie Sleeping with the Enemy? It's an old movie called Sleeping with the Enemy. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm sleeping with the enemy. And I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, surprise, you sleeping with the enemy. So I can't be sleeping with the enemy, though, like out here, man. So you do you over here. I'll get up out of here. You can have this spot because you know you getting to your chili. You know. My dick would never get hard for her again after that conversation. My dick couldn't get hard for her ever again. I couldn't even have no sexual thoughts. See, once it's disrespect like that from a bitch, I don't have no sexual thoughts about her no more. I couldn't have no sexual thoughts about her. I couldn't. I got it, you know. We done. We done. After one episode of that, I you know, no matter how much I love a bitch, I put myself over the bitch. I'd be like, you know, I'd rather live by myself and get a whole new bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's bitches out there that's gonna treat me like a king while I'm working at the post office. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna fuck with one of those kind of bitches. You know what I'm saying? It's more fuck you being an accountant. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be fucking with a bitch that's a manager at Starbucks than fuck with a, you know what I'm saying, bitch, do you, bitch. But I appreciate you cooking my favorite meal tonight. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm done. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it's a wrap, man. Hit the like button for this game. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. Watch this one. Watch this one. A nigga from Los Angeles writes down BossMack. He say, BossMack, He said it's better to sleep on the roof. Man, bro. A nigga from Los Angeles writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack, I'm a 29-year-old nigga out here getting to the chili as an associate planner. I have one bitch on the team. A 29-year-old financial advisor. She's been on the team for a year and a few months. Everything was cool between us. We had some minor bumps on the road here and there, but nothing too major. Things were so cool that 3 months ago, she had moved in with me into my spot. I have a 3-bedroom condo, so it was cool. We each had our own rooms, but we slept together most nights. About 2 months ago, my bitch started pressing me about us going to the strip club. I'm not even a strip club type of nigga like that, so I was reluctant. My bitch kept on pressing the issue. I guess she wanted me to know she was down to do wild shit. So a couple of weeks ago, we ended up going to the Library Strip Club in Orange County. When we got there, my bitch wanted a lap dance. So she picked a bitch and I paid for it. Next, she wanted me to have a lap dance, and I really wasn't even tripping. But my bitch forced the issue. So I picked a bitch, and the bitch came and gave me an enthusiastic lap dance that was very nice. I looked at my bitch and she was smiling big at us. The bitch that was giving me the lap dance was really into it. And at the end of the second record, she gave me 2 dances, and at the end of the second record, a bitch asked me, "Do they call you Rondo?" And I was like, "What the fuck? Yeah, they do. How did you know that?" The bitch knew my nickname. Then a bitch told me her name, and it turns out she was a nigga. She was a nigga that I knew from high school's little sister. A bitch was all excited. I had not recognized the bitch because she was in middle school when I was in high school, and her hair was completely different. I looked at my bitch, and my bitch was no longer smiling. My bitch was pissed off. So much so, in fact, we had to leave the club. And immediately my bitch started pressing me about the bitch that had just gave me the lap dance. And I told her, "Hey, that was the homie's little sister." And I didn't recognize her. My bitch did not believe that shit. And she accused me of picking out the bitch on purpose because I knew the bitch. Then my bitch said, "That bitch likes you. That bitch was looking at you like she likes you a lot, my nigga." We got home that night. And the bitch from the strip club followed me on IG and Facebook. And the bitch liked some posts on IG that I had posted. My bitch seen that shit the next day and blew her top. And the bitch actually ended up dismissing me and broke up with me. And now we living in the house together and we broke up. And the little stripper bitch that I ran into at the club is acting like she wants to be on the team now. And now in a couple of weeks, my bitch is gonna move her shit out. Hit the like button for this game. BossMack, what the fuck happened? I ain't even want to go to the strip club that night. All right. Sounds like some good stupid shit. Chi-Town in the building. Irv. All right. I feel like maybe your bitch got some advice from her friends on how to make y'all shit lit. You know what I'm saying? How to add flavors to y'all relationship by going to the strip club. And I feel like she got some outside advice and wanted to try it. And maybe she kind of like bitches a little bit. And she just wanted to try to, you know, copy some type of experience that she had heard about. I'm theorizing. I'm freestyling. And when y'all went in there and she got her lap dance and it was business as usual. Her lap dance was a business as usual lap dance with no extras. But then when you got your lap dance, it was from a bitch that really liked you, probably liked you back in the days and was happy as fuck to see you. So that's really coming out in the thing. And then when the record was over, the bitch would have walked away on some ice cold business shit like how the bitch did when she was finished with your bitch. Like when your bitch finished her lap dance and the bitch just left. You know what I mean? It's ice cold. But see, you got your lap dance and it was enthusiasm after the lap dance. It was a hug and enthusiasm. You know what I'm saying? Which was like red flags, red alert. What the fuck is going on? And then a bitch becomes aware that this is a younger, badder bitch flirting with her nigga now. You know what I'm saying? This is a younger, badder bitch flirting with her nigga now. You know what I'm saying? And then you tell the bitch that you know her. And see, then your bitch understands that this bitch probably had a crush on you back when she was in middle school type shit, right? She understands that. And then all of that is confirmed when the next day she looks at your IG and now this bitch has followed you and liked posts. You know what I'm saying? You know, so now it's like you done had like a reunion with a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And now, you know, hey, you know what I'm saying? So the way I would process this, and I know you probably like your bitch. You probably like your bitch and everything was going good. Everything was going good. You know what I'm saying? Everything was going good with y'all. You didn't even want to go to the strip club. This bitch introduced this. And then now all the friction is unfolded. And you looking at the end of y'all relationship all of a sudden. The way I would look at that is like this. Obviously, your bitch is under the influence of outside forces, which made her want to go to the strip club, right? And then she couldn't handle it, right? You know what I'm saying? And now her insecurity is on full blast, right? So now you get to see that your bitch got big insecurity. You know what I'm saying? So even though this is hurting you right now, for shit to be falling apart abruptly like this, I would roll with it as a sign that maybe this was good. Like, maybe you fucking with a bitch and you ain't been tested by storms, right? Like, so a storm came through and tested your bitch. And then she was flimsy. You know what I'm saying? Even though you ain't made no decision to really fuck with the little stripper bitch, the stripper bitch put incredible insecurity pressure on a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Which, you know, and you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, and I'm not saying fuck with the stripper, you know, because that's a tricky thing, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, man, if she's showing interest, man, you know what I'm saying, you might as well let her be, you know, you might as well let her come into the rotation. You might as well let her come into the rotation, man. You might as well let her come into the rotation, man. Especially if your bitch is firing herself. You know what I'm saying? Based off of and see, I'm down for bitches firing themselves off of hallucinations. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna let a bitch know that's what's happening. Like, I'm gonna be like, okay, so you want us to be done, right? You want us to be done. Okay, cool. Just know, you gotta let a bitch know. Just know you are firing yourself based off a hallucination. You are creating a hallucination inside your mind. And I'm cool with that. If you want to do that shit, I'm cool with you doing that shit. I'm not even gonna try to stop you from acting on a hallucination. But just know that you are creating a hallucination in your mind and you acting on it. And I'm not gonna kiss your ass and beg you to stay when you dismissing me based off a hallucination that you started. You wanted to go to the strip club. You wanted to do all this shit. You know, things happen to line up where I bumped into a bitch that I knew and you having a hallucination. Let's roll with that. Fuck it. Let's roll with it. God wants us to break up. Let's do that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I done told you I didn't know who the bitch was. You forced me to go to the strip club. You forced me to do and get a lap dance. The powers that fate had me pick a bitch that I knew that I didn't know I knew, but I knew her. A bitch was happy to see me. You suffering from jealousy and insecurity. Let's roll with it. Let's roll with it. We done. We done. Fuck it. God is good. God is good. See, we wasn't gonna be able to face no adversity. We wasn't gonna be able to make it through no adversities. So it's good to get the shit out. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's good. I will roll with it. Hit the like button for this game. And I know that's painful for you. And I know that's painful for you because you like, I ain't even want to go to the strip club. I wasn't even on that. I wasn't even on that. I wasn't thinking about no little stripper bitch. Hey, man. Hit the like button for this game. How long I been on here, man? 2.5 hours. Shout out to the chat. She made that bed. Yeah, man. Hey, man. I don't know, man. Sometimes, man, like when younger, badder bitches, like if you got a bitch and a younger, badder bitch just really flirt with you hard in front of your bitch. I don't know how many of y'all experienced that. But if you got a bitch on a team and a younger, badder bitch, I'm talking about like a outright younger, badder bitch, just really flirt with you in front of that bitch. You know what I'm saying? That is really like you know, that is really putting a bitch under some astronomical pressure. You know what I'm saying? And then especially if a bitch really understands that she really can look at the younger bitch and just really just be like, God damn, she just look better than me. She just look fresher than me, younger, everything. And she just really choosing my nigga like that. God damn. And you see that shit. And if a bitch is like genuinely beaming with happiness, energy type shit, man, you can see a bitch lose her mind right there, bro. You can see a bitch come undone. You'll see a, man, woo! You can see a bitch come undone. A bitch would be like, you know what I'm saying? Woo! But I would go ahead and let that, I would let a bitch leave. I would be like, yep, bitch, we done. It's all good. Hit the like button, BossMack. How much you gonna charge me for some game with my bitches? Hey, man, I got, man, jump in the Send me a text message, man. I'll chop it up with you, man. Shoot me a text message. My number is in the description. You know what I'm saying? My number is in the description. Shoot me a text message, man. Hit the like button for this game. Respect is everything, man. And see, here's another thing too, man, about that situation too. Your bitch get mad and actually fire you, right? Now, here's my thing about that fired shit, right? When a bitch do that, see, a bitch is trying to hurt you, right? So she wants you to be discombobulated. You know what I'm saying? And see, here's another thing too, man. See, I'll start hallucinating. I'll start hallucinating myself because I'll be like, was this a big play? Was this like a big orchestration? Let's go to the strip club, put me in a scenario with another bitch, and then you get mad and fire me, and you know, you want to see if I'm gonna beg you to stay, if you trying to, you know, get me to fold under the pressure, so you know, and beg you to stay. I don't know. I'll be hallucinating. So my thing is, when a bitch fire you, you know what I'm saying? You trying to injure me. So I'm going to roll with that. I'm going to be like, you know what? Yeah. Let's be done. You know what I'm saying? Let's be done. Let's be done. Let's be done. Cause you want me to beg, and you know, you creating an illusion. You creating an illusion, and then you want me to beg you to stay. After you created an illusion, and then you done dismiss me, so you think you hurting me, right? Because I'm supposed to go into despair because you don't want to be with me no more. I done let a bitch move into my house, so now we got to do this whole house separation shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let it be done. Let it be done. Might as well hang out with the stripper bitch. Might as well hang out with the stripper bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button for this game. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Let the BossMack know where you're tapping in from. Let the BossMack know where you're tapping in from. Shout out to my homegirl Jenny if she watching this. My homegirl Jenny. Jenny, if you watching this, what's up with you, baby girl? Let me see. Hit the like button for this game. All right. Shout out Jenny, man. I rock with her, man. All right. Let me see. Let me pull up some shit right quick. Let me pull up. Hey, and if you order some BossMack streetwear, your shit is on the way. Your shit is on the way, man. Your shit is on the way. Man, I gotta do something about that hub over there, man. Get me a new hub, man. This motherfucker, man. Let me see. Shit, might as well get the new computer, man. $2,500 for a new computer. Hit the like button for this guy. Jesus Christ. Oh shit, wait, let me see. Kinfolk, Gulf Coasting. Shout out Alabama, man. Alabama, wild, man. Gunru. He said gunru. My wife trying to put me on some pussy restrictions, and I'm practicing semen retention, and I'm working out, paying her no, never mind. And it's starting to work in my favor. Work with that, man. That's a good move. That's a blessing. Alexander Jackson, Queens, New York in the building. That's what's up. Philadelphia. That's what's up. Brick City, Maxwell. All right, y'all, man. You know what? I'm finna wrap it up, man. Wichita, shout out Turkeys. Yeah, man. I'm finna go ahead and get up out of here, man. You know, I appreciate y'all, man. That episode of Rewind, that episode of Martin. Yeah. All right, y'all, man. I'ma holler at y'all, man. Yeah.